How's it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here, and I have a very special truck today on the channel. This is the first one that I've reviewed for the channel. Today we've got a 2016 Chevy Silverado 2500 6.6 LML Duramax LTZ, owned by my good buddy Cam. So thank you so much for letting me drive it. I very much appreciate it. This truck is kind of my setup of what I would do with an LML, honestly. Again, not a fan of the blue color, but this blue seriously pops out. I mean, I love the blue color. I love what he did with the front end. Whole thing's color match with the polished, specially forged wheels, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. So we'll start off right off the bat. This truck is not stock. It is deleted and tuned by Anarchy Tunes. We're thinking it's around the neighborhood of 500, 530 rear wheel horsepower on the high tune, and it gets up and run. Ain't gonna lie, it gets up and runs. That's basically what's been done to the truck, though. Nothing any more than that, which, in all honesty, if you're just looking for a daily driver / weekend fun toy, you really don't need much more than that, honestly. It gets up and runs just fine. I mean, you have no issue with that of that sort. The LML Duramax is kind of like the new LBZ, as you can say, of the Duramax world. Once they figured out how to delete it and tune them, everybody was starting to get one because they love the friends of these trucks. It looks so good. I mean, until now the L5P can get deleted. There's really no need in getting an L5P. You can just get an LML and tune it. From the factory, they made about 383 crank horsepower and about just a hair under 900 foot-pounds of torque. This, like I said, in the neighborhood of 500, 530, looking about 1,000 foot-pounds of torque, somewhere around that neighborhood. And these engines are just fantastic. This one being deleted especially, it's a great sounding truck. So interior wise in this truck, you got the full LTZ package, your leather seats, center console. He's got the edge monitor inside the center console next to the cup holders. Looks so clean and fantastic on this truck. Heated cooled seats, navigation, entertainment system. The whole truck is just the whole package pretty much. The only way you can go up higher than this is, of course, the high country. We've got window tint all the way around, 35 on the windshield, 5% brow. I think he said the sides were about 30 over with 15 over, so it's a little bit darker than my 5% setup, but it's basically the same that setup if that gives you any indication of how dark the truck is. I can see out of it no problem. There's no, like, I'm not struggling to look at my mirrors at all. The tow mirrors are factory tow mirrors, but they do have the color match center caps on them and the mid-south LED turn signals in them, which look really, really good on this truck. The whole truck package in general is just an awesome, awesome setup. And like I was telling him earlier, I know I'm gonna regret driving this because it's just gonna make me want one that much more. Like right now, I've got the seat coolers on, and it feels so daggum good in this Tennessee hot weather. It's about 88, 90 degrees outside, and you wouldn't even know in this truck. I mean, it's a fantastic truck. So we're gonna get on just a little bit on the straightaway. That's addictive. This is why I hate driving these trucks, because that is so daggum addictive, and it's so linear. That's what I love about these new trucks with the new turbochargers in them, is they're a very linear setup. You hit the throttle, you're gonna go. This one does have, and we both talked about this before with the video, it does have, I think it's to do with the tuning is by Anarchy Diesel. It seems like it has a little bit of a wind up before the turbo really kicks in, like it's a bigger turbo than it actually is. Now, if you don't mind that, then you won't have an issue with the truck, but If you want that quick snap spool, then you might want to go a different tuning or a different turbo setup, or who knows from there. But I mean, it's just the way these trucks sound, honestly, it sounds like a jet engine going off, and you can't go wrong with a Duramax. This is not his first Duramax by any stretch of the imagination. If you all seen the Beans Diesel Performance one, he had a silver 08 to, like, I think it was a 13-year model. That Duramax, I did a Burnout in that video, which was really cool. So this, he actually bought this truck because the L5Ps didn't have tuning out for it. He didn't want to get one that you couldn't tune. And right when he bought this truck, we were talking about it, come to find out L5Ps come out with tuning. But the truck in the wholesale with the 24x14 or 24x12s, my bad, specialty forged wheels, FS033 24x12s, and they look really, really good on this truck. Now, you cannot turn this truck at full crank. If you turn it at full crank, you will rub. Unfortunately, unless you get the new Chevys, the wheel wells on these Chevys are still the same as like the wheel wells on my OBS Chevy. They're the square style, which look really good, and with wheels and tires on it, it looks really good. They're just not a friendly wheel well when it comes to big aftermarket size wheels and tires, unfortunately. Now, that being said, though, it is the right, I believe this is the right setup for the truck. If you don't like the thin tire profile, then you won't like it. But other than that, I mean, it rides comfortably. Now, it is on an FTS leveling kit with track bars, with the shocks, with the reservoirs in them, and upper control arms. So this truck literally rides smooth as butter. It's not all over the place. The alignment is perfect. You go over a bump and you can hardly even tell unless it's like a massive pothole. But you can't tell with this truck. This truck is just, it rides so daggum good that you literally can't go wrong with it. I mean, I could daily drive this down, daily drive it no problem, drive it down Daytona with no problem, and probably drive it with a gooseneck and my trailer set on the back, no issue. And that's what I love about this truck and the way he's got it set up. It's just a fun truck to drive. It's not overpowering like Jordan's 800 horse 12 valve. I've seen that review. And it's not underpowered where you're wanting more. Now, if you're a diesel fanatic like we are, then you always want more. Let's be real here. That lure of 800, 1,000 plus horsepower, every diesel guy dreams of it, honestly. But if you're looking for just a nice daily driver to date night truck to whatever, it's a great truck. Full four-door, like I said, with everything in it. You can't go wrong with this truck. Now, this is where the dilemma comes in with me, though, is what do I pick? Do I pick one of these tuned? Do I pick a 6.7 Powerstroke, 11 through 16 model year? Do I pick a newer 6.7 Cummins? I mean, in all honesty, it's a hard choice because it's just like, I mean, this just gets so addictive. And that's not even full throttle. And of course, with the Allison transmission, you're literally bulletproof pretty much to 600-700 horsepower, unless you, of course, romp on it all the time, do digs, four-wheel drive launches. That stuff will always ruin a bone stock transmission. No matter what the truck is, it's just going to ruin it. But the Allison has a fantastic reputation. This is the 6-speed version. The new ones, the 2020s, are coming out of the 10-speed, which would be interesting to see how that holds up. I'm very curious on how that is going to work out. But it's great. Now, mileage. Everybody asked me in the comments, what's the mileage of this truck? He said going down Daytona, running about 75, 80, you're looking at about 18-ish miles to a gallon, depending on your wheel and tire setup and whatnot. The Duramaxes are not known for the greatest MPG ever. That's just kind of the nature of the beast, the way these 6.6s are set up. But that being said, though, if you buy one of these trucks for mileage, you shouldn't buy a truck, go buy yourself a Prius. Honestly, you don't need to be driving a diesel if you want mileage. Now, they do get better than gas, I will admit, but don't buy one for mileage. That being said, guys, again, I want to thank Cam so much for letting me drive his truck. It was an honor and a privilege. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Of course, tag will be popping up, and link will be down in the description of his Instagram. Please go follow him, guys. A great guy from the Chattanooga area, Tennessee. Just awesome guy. So please go follow him, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about his truck, make sure you DM him. He'll answer them, because I don't know 100% about everything about this truck. That being said, Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Join the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing, changing, and trying new and better things. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about me, make sure you leave them down below, guys. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.